Hey everyone, this is Andrew Ty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the new version of PCSX2 Nightly, which has a brand new interface and a new auto-updater function. Today I'm going to show you some of the new features, show you how to set it up, and how to get it all working on a Windows computer. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. It just takes a moment to do, but you'll be able to keep up to date with the latest tech tutorials. So I'll leave a link to the PCSX2 website in the description. All we need to do is go to the download section here, and here you're going to find the stable releases. So we're not going to find the latest version of PCSX2 here. This hasn't been updated for a couple of years now. We need to go ahead and scroll down. We're going to find the nightly builds here. Then we're going to click on the Windows button here, and then we're going to find several options. So these two entries are for CPUs that support AVX2, which is going to be the majority of computers, and QT is the version that we want to use. So I'm going to click on this now, and this is going to start this download process. So once that's downloaded, we're going to go to our downloads folder, and I'm going to right click on the 7Z file, go to 7zip, and then extract to the folder. So if you don't have 7zip installed, I'm going to leave a link to 7zip in the description. You can just download and install this, and then you can extract the .7z file. So now we're going to open up the new PCSX2 1.7.2775. That's the latest version at the time of release. And then we're going to double click on PCSX2 here, the exe file. And now you can see we have the brand new interface with this version. So to set this up to begin with, we need to go to the settings and then BIOS, and then we need to add our BIOS folder. So I'm going to find mine here. I have a BIOS folder on one of my hard drives. So I'm going to select this. And once that's selected, I'm going to add the American BIOS and then press close. And here we have the option to add game directory or scan for new games. I'm going to press add game directory. I'm going to select my directory of PlayStation 2 ISOs, press select. Here we've got the option to scan recursively. I'm going to say yes. And now it's added all of my games. So one of the main things is that we have a brand new interface. So if I click view here and click toolbar, we now have a brand new, more visual, more intuitive GUI. And it's also much easier to launch games too. So let's say I want to launch the game Tekken 5, I'm going to double click. And it's just going to load the game directly. So this just starts, you don't have to load an ISO and then start the ISO, you just double click and the game just starts for you. And we also have a far more intuitive interface here. We can save state quite easily here and then load the state. It's all within this quite intuitive menu. If I stop this emulation now, what you can do now is also set per game settings. So if I right click on the game itself in this entry and I go to properties, I can go to emulation. I can now change all of the settings without changing the global settings. So for example, here I can change the internal resolution to 4K and press close. But if I have a more demanding game like Shadow of the Colossus, then this is going to automatically use whatever the global setting is. So this means you can now set per game settings, which is going to save a huge amount of time. We also have the ability to change skins as well. So we can go to interface and we can go to interface section here. I'm going to change the theme. So I can change to the light theme, and it's going to change it to a white background. And you can also go to settings and interface, and you can change it to plenty of other types of themes too. This is great if you're a fan of purple. So one of the major new features as well is the fact that we now have an internal updater. So I can click here, check for updates, and whenever a new version is released, it's going to automatically update internally. And we don't have to go back to this website, close the emulator, download a new version and overwrite it. Everything's going to be handled from within PCSX2. So anyway, this is the new version of PCSX2. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.